This is an old one, but lately it's too much like people that clearly aren't. And I can only read so many stories where it's like, "Hey, my stepdad was mean, and I told him he was mean. Am I the asshole for telling him that?" It's like, no, man, no. There's so many like step sibling, so much step sibling drama in the "Am I the asshole" subreddit. Am I the asshole for telling Cashier that wasn't the girl's credit card? Am I the asshole for telling Cashier that wasn't the girl's credit card? I already can tell that we're going to read an interesting one. Throwaway because husband told me I was the asshole, and I want to know before I get home and argue. On phone format is bad. Okay. I was in a higher end department store today, rhymes with looming tales. You were at a Ross, and happened to end up next to two teenage aged girls. You can just say two teenage girls. Like that's the point of teenage. They're the teen age. They are the age of teen. One of the girls had picked out a pair of very expensive boots, and they were both fawning over them. Second girl must have looked at the price tag and asked Boots girl if she's really going to spend that much on boots. Girl with boots says something along the lines of, "It's fine, I have my dad's credit card, I'm not paying," which instantly caught my attention because that's not her card. I've told my son multiple times he's never allowed to use my card, so I'm interested to see how this girl thinks she's going to get away with fraud, but had split up from the girls at this point because they had found something else. I'm going to be real with you. You are too invested. This could literally just be a spoiled kid. This is what you need to take in mind. This could literally just be a spoiled girl saying, "It's fine." Like the dad might be aware that she has the card and she doesn't care how expensive they are because there are spoiled kids that just get dad's credit card and pay for things. So you're already kind of messing up. I know this might sound crazy to some people. It always shocks me as somebody that was never allowed a parent's credit card to spend on whatever. But if I heard that, I'd think like, oh, it's just a spoiled child. We end up at the same register, me behind, and I see her total went well over 4 digits. The girl's about to swipe her card when I decide that I can't let her get away with something like this, and someone has to parent this kid if no one else will. God, man, I'm going to be real with you. You got to stop. Sometimes you just got to let other people make mistakes if a mistake is even being made in the first place. There might not be a mistake going on here. This dad might have just went, like, dropped the kids off at the mall, gave them a credit card, and said, "Have a swell time. Don't spend over 10 grand or something." Or it could be a spoiled kid that's going to get punished in some way for stealing money. Oh, yes, normal people drink water when they're recording a video. No, not me. Dr. Pepper. Makes total sense. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Lost my this kid. No one else will. I tell the cashier it isn't her card, but her father's, and I'm not sure she has permission. Girl and friend turn and glare at me, giving me possibly the dirtiest look I've ever seen. I swear this girl was going to throw a tantrum right there. I don't think she was ever told no. Well, I mean, yeah, you just created an insanely awkward situation. Girl tells cashier her father gave her the card to shop with because it's the store's credit card and it gives him points. Now that I've pointed out it wasn't hers, cashier tells her she can't use that card. Girl tries to show idea to prove they have the same last name. Yeah, that will help. And I tell her it's still fraud. Oh my God, man. You don't know. You don't know if it's fraud, you stupid dickhead. You don't know. That's insane. Girl said, because if the dad gave the card, it's not whatever. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will be like, "Well, actually, you can't use something on the card." Listen, if that's illegal, then my girlfriend has done many illegal things because I give her my card to pay for stuff all the time. No one gets arrested. Nobody's shot and killed. Everyone's fine. I would hate for her to see like, "Wait a minute, that's a man's name on this card. Why are you using it?" I would show up to wherever my girlfriend was and slap you myself. Girl says it's not fraud because she has permission and tells me to mind my own business. True, you probably should. I tell her that it's my business that she's been doing something illegal. She needs to pay with her own card or I call the cops. I wish you would call the cops. Girl is pissed now and people are glaring at me. She uses her own card and leaves crying. Cashier looks mad at me and I tell my husband when I get home only for him to agree I was in the wrong. I mean, you are. Like, definitively. Like, you're so insanely wrong. Holy shit. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you just suck. I've never met somebody more wrong than this, man. That's insane. Not the asshole. Oh, here we go. I once worked for a major credit card company in the fraud department. The vast majority of identity theft comes from family members and close friends. You did the right thing. It doesn't matter if her dad gave her permission or not. Did the CC have her name on it? Was her dad there in person with valid ID to vouch for this girl? People are getting so upset because you saw something wrong happening and you prevented it. I don't trust anyone that works for a credit card company. You know, you basically have to sign your soul in order to be employed at that place. So I'm gonna have to draw a line here. Like anytime a credit card company has issues, like I don't feel bad. It's the morally correct thing to do to scam credit card companies every single time at the end of the day. Because trust me when I say this, they won't feel bad about calling you and pretending like they can murder you to get you to pay $2 a month. Don't let people with poor ethics say it wasn't your right to jump in. This is how society has grown apathetic to... Oh my God. This is 5 years ago, so I can't... This answer is incorrect. I also like the part where she went, I ended up behind her in the checkout line. Yeah, we know it was on purpose. Permission or not, everyone sucks here. Completely in the wrong, having come from multiple department stores, the crazy ethic courses they get put through. The cashier was in the wrong. If you knowingly let someone use another person's card, you could be fired. I'm so confused. Whatever. You're saying like the cashier was in the wrong, but then also like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you don't want to get fired, but at the same time, this woman is probably just getting invested in the wrong fucking thing.